Okay, so this topic woke me up this morning, okay, because I don't know if it's just repressed memories from high school or I don't know. But this whole topic did not sit right with me at all, okay? And this is piggybacking off of the situation with Cardi B when she had her meltdown on Twitter, talking about how she wanted to put a bullet to her head and all that after responding to trolls. I did videos on that, so if you want to go back and come back here and figure out what I was talking about, get the context or whatever. But basically, yeah, Cardi B was going back and forth with her trolls, okay? And she ended up saying that she wanted to put a bullet to her head, and, you know, things kind of went off the deep end after that, right? So Tasha K, I guess, makes her response to this situation. She's frantically crying, like she's noticeably upset. She said that she texted Cardi B, like she DM'd her with words of encouragement. I'm gonna play the video, right? Cardi made her little response too, and I'm just like, girl, don't do that. But we'll get into it. Before we get into it, you already know what to do. Please hit that like button, leave a comment. We got to beat the algorithm, so please leave a comment. But anyway, let's get into what Tasha K's words of endearment was about, child. Okay.
Hit her today. This is what I said to her. And I would say this to the winos. Please put your shit to the side because you don't understand. We got more mass shootings by kids. Kids are being influenced by these caricatures online. And I know that Cardi understands that a lot of the brand was a caricature, but who she is not that. That caricature of a brand that she has is not the woman that parents those kids. You could tell a lot about a person by how they parent their kids. I asked her and I sent her those messages. It was 3 because I said I started this platform to keep people out of depression, and I misused it a lot.
Really?
And I had to go through what I went through by being stripped down and humbled and fucking corrected before the world, right? I said, but and I'm gonna read to you verbatim what I said. And just to let you know, she has the messages, she's seen the messages, but I need you guys to understand that we don't encourage people to do that and to kill themselves, because you have to understand it's kind of like no difference than ISIS telling people that it's like cult behavior. What you say and people that follow you will do that. And I told her, listen to me. I don't give a fuck what you got, what you going through, right? I said this to her. I said,
hold on, because she said, I don't give a fuck what you got going on. And this and the third. First of all, we starting off the conversation being empathetic. All right, but let's continue.
Just in case you want to see, this is it. I said, she wrote, I wish I was dead. I just want to put a bullet in my head. Should I kill myself? This is a few days after her birthday. I remember what it was like to have that feeling come over me for my 40th birthday, realizing that everything that I worked for was probably a failure, and that's not why I started this platform.
Making it about you.
That's not me. My ego will get in the way and be like, that's just all of us being the pettiness, but no. I said, hey, Cardi, if you put a bullet in your head, who is gonna teach me to be a better person? I said, please stop posting stuff like this. I'm gonna pay you. I said, FYI, I just can't afford the $4 million.
Making it about you again.
I know the brand looks like I have $4 million. We do a very good job at that. But we're preparing for when we get the millions. And I'm glad that, a bankruptcy court is scrutinizing every single thing. Because I'm like, you know what? People don't need a finance lawyer. They need a bankruptcy lawyer, because a bankruptcy lawyer takes something that's destroyed and they rebuild it. It's like taking a house and teaching you how to build a house from the ground up. That's what this bankruptcy has done for me, was literally saved me from what athletes go through, what people in the entertainment industry go through, especially when we're talented. And all I truly want to do is be talented. But God blessed me with a husband that went to school for business, that understands the production value side of it. And he's worked very hard with these white men who have been doing this 30, 40 years since this bankruptcy to understand how our business is supposed to be ran, how it's supposed to be structured, and how are we supposed to sustain our business in the event we get sued or we lose. Because there's two parts of it. You got to pay to litigate. And if you lose, you got to pay that too. And then right now we got a team of less than 10, but what if I got 100 employees that are dependent on me and we make a mistake? We still got to be able to run our business as Black people and creating Black generational wealth. When I tell you that I am so glad that this happened, I said, if you put a bullet in your head, Cardi, who the fuck is going to teach me to be a better person?
Girl, what?
I said, please stop posting stuff like this. I said, I'm gonna pay you. I just can't afford the $4 million. I don't have it. I know I look like I got it, but I don't have it. And your lawyers can dig and dig and dig and dig until they dig through the earth's crust. Please, we welcome that. But please know that is not on me. That's not on my expense. I don't pay for that. You do. And I don't know if they told you that. Okay? And I also said too many kids love you to be reading stuff like this that you posting. Saying that you want to put a bullet in your head and you wish you was dead and should you kill yourself. I said, but believe it or not, Bel Khalees, and I really had to put my ego aside to say this because when people don't like you, they don't watch you. They don't watch you. I have to watch people. I have to watch people to teach us about people. I said, believe it or not, too many kids love you to be reading stuff like this, and believe it or not, I said, Cardi, I love you. That was the hardest thing for me to say to her. But it's true. I said, for leveling me up mentally and teaching me how to not misuse the gift that God gave me that people thank me for. And I said, now see you in court.
Girl, bye.
We're going to court.
Okay, so yeah, I don't even know where to begin. So I know a lot of people, like other pages are saying that she's mentally ill and she's mentally unstable. We talk about Tasha K here. I don't think that at all. Okay, I think that this is a calculated push to try to gain some sympathy on that side, right? She's trying to get Cardi to rethink the idea of her paying her the $4 million, honestly. I mean, and you could just tell by the response, this had nothing really to do with what Cardi had to say. I mean, you layered it in, oh, you don't do that because your fans and people are watching you, and what does that say about, you teaching me to be a better woman? First of all, you never looked to Cardi for that. You never looked to Cardi B for that type of guidance. You could be right about the fans' trust with how crazy these super fans are. If a celebrity thinks of even saying something like that, I remember there was a time where there was a hoax article that Justin Bieber had died, and like there was so many believers that were offing themselves, and it was just like crazy. Got it. But also, it was a good message, wrong messenger. And then you layered it about, I'm going to pay you. I'm just trying to. And, it's hard. I don't have the money and this, that, and the third. You thinking that this is this is the icing on the cake of why Cardi made this tweet. Cardi has been going back and forth with trolls for the longest, okay? I think over time, like I said in previous videos, I'm not going to rehash it. She just, she internalizes it. And she takes it, too much to heart when it's just really people like trolling her and stuff like that. I think that you're definitely like one of the main reasons why she's probably feeling this way. I mean, you're definitely in the mix. But girl, what was this? And why like a week later? This topic is old. This topic is like 2 weeks old. I'm gonna have to just look at the comments because I'm like, girl, to slander someone and then reach out to offer words of encouragement is crazy. Like when I saw this and what triggered me, once I was bullied before. Like there was times seventh grade was like my worst year, and this is the only time I'm gonna make it about me. Okay, and I remember talking about him, detailing it, when I was in high school and saying that, this is probably the reason why I have social anxiety, yada yada, this, that, and third. Oh, ain't nobody bullied you, or you shouldn't feel like that because people and you shouldn't internal like this is just like a bully that realizes the damage that they done to a person and then being like, oh, well, you shouldn't act like that and you shouldn't do that, this, that, and the third. Bitch, you the reason why I was thinking about doing this. That to me, it bothered me waking up watching this video because I'm just like, girl, we all know what you're doing. And a lot of people saying that she's just mentally ill and she's just going back and forth. I don't think this is at all. I think Tasha K, you got to watch her. She's a very vindictive person. Okay, she's definitely opportunistic. She's trying to get out of her paying this money. Maybe it's because she ain't got it. That's probably the case. I mean, not everybody got $4 million in their bank account, child. That's a big number. Um, but do I believe that she has any type of sympathy for Cardi B? Not at all. I don't think she cares. I think that she's trying to have a conversation with her so that she can try to persuade her to let off on her. Because you could see it towards the end, she was really talking about the court and what she has to go through and how, thank you so much for teaching me, how to do finances and stuff like that. And then going into her filing bankruptcy and all this. This has nothing, at this point, had nothing to do with Cardi. You're looking for an opportunity. And I think that she's just, a vile woman for even bringing this up. Like we're talking about mental health. We're talking about suicide and what people be doing. You, it just didn't make any sense. And then you text her. I don't know if she responded back. The way she was reading it was seeming like she was kind of like Cardi was kind of responding back to her, but I don't know, girl. I don't know. And then like they said in the comments, girl, you over here sniffling with no tears. This is an act. This is an act. Okay, this is a goddamn act. You are not convincing nobody. You're not even convincing your goddamn self. I just anyway. So Cardi makes a response, right? And she doesn't make a response. She basically hints at the idea of maybe being a little sympathetic to somebody like Tasha K, going in with the narrative that she could be like mentally unstable. I'm gonna just let y'all hear what Cardi had to say. Okay, but here's what she said.
My friends always tell me this. They say that I am the toughest, weakest bitch. But my heart is very big, and I'm not going to make decisions right away about things. I'm not going to make decisions right away because I got burnt so many times in life. I don't want to talk to my friends because my friends are looking at me like, bitch, don't you fucking ever. I'm not going to talk to my husband because my husband is calling me a pussy. And I'm not going to talk to my fans because I know the chat don't play about me. But I'm going to talk to my mom. I'm going to talk to my mom tomorrow. Because, let me tell you something. I could tell when somebody is going through some shit. And I could tell when somebody just feel like they don't have nobody to talk to. Surprisingly, it doesn't make me happy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to make wrong decisions. That's why I just want to talk to my mom tomorrow. I want to talk to my mom. I want to talk to my lawyers.
Mm.
But stop hurting people. Stop hurting people. Take a breather. Think. And I'm not telling y'all this because like I said, don't think that I'm like this type of person that is like, oh, she's so nice, like Cardi's such a nice person. Cause bitch, I could get real fucking nasty.
Yeah. So I think that's all she had to say. So what I got from it is that she's like the fact that she's saying she's going to speak with her lawyers is looking like she's probably going to let off on Tasha K paying that $4 million. Now, and that's completely her choice. If it were me, I'd still keep my foot on her neck because, girl, at the end of the day, I'm gonna get my get back, even if that means bring your ass down. Um, but whatever it is that's gonna appease her mental health, child, do what you gotta do. But it's clear as day that Tasha K used the situation of her. She used the situation to have a conversation with you to, talk about y'all legal situation. It had nothing to do with her being empathetic to your situation with, saying that you want to offer yourself and all this other stuff, child. Like, it just, I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face, child. Tasha K ain't shit. Ain't never was shit, ain't never going to be shit. She said she built a platform. She tried to build a platform for women and for empowerment, this, that, and the third. Nothing about your content is empowerment, baby. Okay. And look, at the end of the day, I know what I do too. I talk about celebrity gossip. I may go too far with certain people and stuff like that. And look, I'm not saying that this is some type of safe haven and this. Look, I'm Wendy Williams in this bitch. Okay, let's be very clear. I need you to be honest with yourself, Tasha K. You built your platform off of mess. Okay? Just say you went too far and move the hell on. Okay? Anyway, child, tell me what y'all think about this in the comments. Please like this video and leave a comment. We got to beat that algorithm. I cannot stress this enough. But yeah, I'll come back and I'll be back with the podcast on Saturday, right? I'm taping it for it tomorrow, but it'll come out on Saturday. All right, y'all.